When I recommended this marketing strategy last month, everyone told me I was wrong. The comments section exploded with people giving a million reasons why it would never work. But here's the fun part. Their pushback actually proves why this strategy is so powerful. See, being in the top 1% of your industry isn't about having some secret advantage or a special connection. It's simply about being willing to do what the other 99% won't do. And right now, there's a massive opportunity for service businesses who are. In this video, I'll show you what this controversial strategy is, why your competitors' biggest excuses are actually proof the strategy works, and exactly how to implement it even if you're short on time. But first, you really need to understand why this opportunity is so powerful right now. So imagine you're in the middle of the gold rush. While everyone else is fighting over the same crowded riverbed, you notice a path leading to an untouched stream. But it's uphill, and it looks like hard work to get there. When you show it to others, they list all the reasons why it's not worth the climb. The gold's probably gone up there too. It's too far. I don't have the right shoes for that. And that's exactly where we are right now with marketing. We are in the middle of an AI revolution. Google search is being completely transformed by AI. Ad costs are skyrocketing, and most businesses are fighting for the same share of clients in the same overmined places. That's why I shared this specific strategy last month, because service businesses desperately need a new way to build trust and attract clients. So here's the controversial strategy. Create helpful YouTube videos that attract your ideal clients, guiding them back to your website and capturing those who aren't ready to buy with a great lead magnet. Then you help them out even more over a series of about 5 emails. And that simple, proven sales funnel managed to generate more comment section hate than I've ever gotten before. But here's the golden opportunity for you. Every single one of these objections from your competitors is actually clearing the path for you to dominate your market. Think about it. The more they doubt, the longer they wait, the more they make excuses, the more opportunity there is for you to step in and capture this massive untapped audience. Their hesitation is your advantage. So let's break down these objections one by one, and I'm going to show you why each excuse they make is actually paving the way for your success. The biggest type of comment I got were all some version of, I delete every sales email I get, so nobody reads sales emails, period. They're taking their personal dislike for email and deciding it must be true for everyone else too. I mean, feelings are fine, but I wouldn't run my business on them. Let me hit you with some hard facts instead. So email marketing generates $36 for every single dollar spent. That is a 3,600% return on investment. To put it in perspective, that same dollar spent on social media marketing would only get you about 90 cents back. And get this, email marketing is actually 40 times more effective at getting new customers than Facebook and X combined. And here's the thing, more than half of all people have actually bought something because of an email they got. Looks like email isn't as dead as people think. And the thing is, the people claiming that email never works, they're usually thinking about those annoying promotional emails that just scream, buy now at you. That's not what I'm talking about at all here. The strategy that I went over is completely different. So instead of hitting people with sales messages right away, you start by sending them genuinely helpful content that just builds on whatever got them interested in the first place. Maybe it's expanding on a tip from your YouTube video or sharing a case study that proves that your method works. You're basically just continuing the value you started giving them on YouTube. Think about it. If someone watches your video about, say dog training tips and then downloads your free guide about stopping excessive barking, they want to hear more from you about dog training, right? They're literally raising their hands saying, yes, I have that specific problem and I want your advice on the topic. That's why when you follow up with 4 to 5 emails that give them even more help with their dog's barking issues, they're actually happy to get those emails. Each one builds more trust, shows more of your expertise, and yes, makes them more likely to hire you when they're ready for professional help. But of course, this only works if you can get people to discover you and sign up for your emails in the first place. And that's where the next objection comes in. YouTube will just get taken over by AI like Google did. Or, people will just have AI summarize my videos instead of watching them. Look, I get why people think that. They're seeing what's happening with Google search right now and assuming that YouTube's headed down the same path. But here's why they're wrong, and why their hesitation is just another massive opportunity for you. First of all, yes, people are using AI to create YouTube videos. They're using AI avatars, AI voiceovers, and even AI generated scripts. But here's the thing, those videos perform terribly. Why? Because people can spot that artificial content from a mile away and they hate it. Personally, whenever I happen to click on a video that ends up being AI generated, I leave that video right away and YouTube's algorithm picks up on that behavior. Now, I keep hearing this argument that, YouTube will just do what Google did and summarize videos for people. So what's the point, right? But here's what these people are missing. Watching videos isn't a chore like researching on Google. People actually like watching videos. I remember looking up videos back in the day about starting an S corporation when I was thinking about doing that. Pretty boring topic, right? But I specifically wanted to watch a real tax pro explain it to me, right? The pros and the cons, the considerations, all that good stuff. I could have just gotten the basic information anywhere, Wikipedia even, but that expert's experience and insights actually meant something to me in that moment. And I bet that you've had similar experiences too, whether it's home repairs or how to cook something or just anything else. Don't you want to actually see how it's done by someone who really knows what they're talking about? And then there's this other objection I keep hearing. Well, aren't you just swapping being at the mercy of Google's algorithm for being at the mercy of YouTube's algorithm? But here's the thing. YouTube's algorithm is actually pretty simple. All it's trying to do is show people videos they'll enjoy watching. That's it. They see how long people watch certain videos to figure out what people like. So when you think about it, you're not trying to please some mystery algorithm, you're just trying to please your audience. So while everyone else is worried about, AI taking over YouTube, you'll be doing something AI can't touch, building real connections with real people who want to learn from your actual human expertise. Now, this leads us to another interesting pushback I got. AI can't replace what I do, so I don't need to worry about any of this. I got one comment in particular from a dog trainer who said something like, well, AI can't train dogs, so I've got nothing to worry about. And you know what? He's absolutely right. AI can't train dogs, for now anyway. But here's what he's missing. AI isn't trying to replace his dog training service. It's changing how people find their dog trainer in the first place. Back in the before times, if you wanted to get new clients, you'd write helpful blog posts about dog training tips and advice. And then some of those casual readers would become regular readers, and eventually a percentage of them would turn into clients. But now those same blog posts are just getting buried under AI-generated answers. But here's the opportunity. You can do the same thing even better on YouTube. So not only can people find you the same way they find your blog posts, but you being on video creates this really special connection where viewers feel like they really know you after watching just a couple minutes of content. When people see you showing off your expertise, sharing real examples from your experience, and showing your personality, they're not just learning about dog training, they're learning to trust you as their future dog trainer. And no AI that exists right now can replicate that human connection. And this brings us to the final objection, the one that I actually do have some sympathy for. YouTube's hard. It would be a full-time job. It's too much to manage. Nobody wants to watch me anyway. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Yes, YouTube is a bigger commitment than running social media or writing blog posts, and it can be really hard to step outside your comfort zone. But here's my question. Are you in business to do everything the easy way, or to do what's going to take you the furthest, the fastest? When I first started my business, I was pretty terrified of putting myself out there on video, I spent months making excuses about it until I finally just did it and realized how many potential clients that I was losing up to that point. And that first video was pretty terrible, but I kept going, and that first year on YouTube more than doubled my revenue. Not only will 99% of your competition never even try YouTube as a strategy because they think it's too hard or too time consuming, or they just don't want to put themselves out there, but the ones who do try it, 90% of them have no real strategy behind it. So they don't know what videos to make that will attract the best clients. They might ramble at the beginning of their videos begging for likes and subscriptions, which makes people click away. They don't understand the structure that keeps viewers watching to the end, and they don't know how to successfully get people to watch another video and another, starting that binge session that builds real trust. That's the trick to making this work for you, and that's exactly why I put together this blueprint that's been proven to work for any service business, even if you don't have much time to spend. So it's going to show you exactly what to do step by step to build out this entire system. If you want to get access to this blueprint, click right here, because while everyone else is making excuses why this won't work, you could be building a client-getting machine that'll serve your business for years to come.